Vigilantes killed about 50 gang members, some hacked to death with machetes. Gang members complain police death squads shoot them down in the street. As a consequence, gangsters are assassinating cops at an alarming rate. And as we see in this Fox Undercover report, Honduran prisons are filling up. Small arms reach through cell bars and make gang signs. 14-year-olds with gang tattoos all over their body. MS for the Mara Salvatrucha gang. Graffiti from MS and 18th Street is all over the walls. This is the El Carmen Juvenile Prison in rural Honduras. An armed escort was assigned to follow us in. Just 4 years ago, the kids locked up here were the abandoned and homeless caught for stealing on the streets. But today, it is filled with gang members. A 20-foot wall has been built to keep them inside. A mob of gangster inmates trying to escape recently beat this guard unconscious. He's supposed to have mace for protection, but there's no money for it. This 17-year-old MS gang member was deported from the U.S. The oldest here is 18. The youngest is only 9. The laws here protect juveniles from long prison terms. So on the street, the gangs now use these kids to commit robberies, assaults, and murders. And according to this 18th Streeter, everyone in a gang has to do drugs. If you don't, they jump on you. The young gangsters here, he explains, want to do whatever they're doing in Los Angeles. That bothers Magdalene Centeno, the chief juvenile crime detective in San Pedro Sula.
Para ellos es su jefe, solo porque viene de Los Ángeles.
Just because a gangster comes from Los Angeles, she says, these kids admire him. They imitate his attitude, the tattoos, and consider him a leader. Cholos, like 25-year-old Scrappy, an 18th Street gangster deported from Los Angeles a year ago.
The people over here, you know, a lot of youngsters, right? You don't got no old men over here. You know, as for the police, it's tripping out for me and the other homeboys.
Tattoos boast of the 5 years Scrappy spent in some of California's toughest prisons. He has a gold 18th Street emblem embedded in his teeth and a new home in Honduras behind bars. Crammed in with a general prison population in Puerto Cortez, isolated from all but a few other gang members. Scrappy doesn't like it.
That's the problem I having over here to Honduras, because to the police, because comes to me too much. To me, it's only for my tattoos, you know? I can do nothing over here.
Scrappy, seen here as a troublemaker, was transferred from another prison where most of the gang members are locked up. Our interview was cut short when inmates were overheard planning to beat us with clubs and take our money. But it is here at El Presidio that most of the adult gang members are imprisoned. No TV news crew had ever before been allowed inside. Nearly 2,000 inmates in a facility built to hold half that many. The conditions are crowded, crude, and creepy. We are looked at with suspicion. But 3 18th Streeters eventually agree to meet with us. Only Artur does any talking. First, about the war with MS.
The 18 are good warriors, yeah man, in everywhere. Like my homies too. We give the life for the barrio.
He says 3 homies were recently killed in fighting here, but stresses that 18th Street now has the power in this prison.
Remember forever.
Artur says his clique, called the 75s, is from San Francisco, but there are plenty of 18th Streeters here from Los Angeles. Deportados, the deported.
The trouble with the police too, man, you know? Yeah. I'm too tired to be deported.
The vast majority of these gangsters dropped out of school before the 6th grade and come from broken homes. Here, their tattoos make them unemployable. But they all find comfort in a new family. In this case, it is called 18th Street.
The people who don't work in the clickers say he don't understand. The clickers is like your family, man. In hard times, the barrio helped me in every action.
Actions recounted in the daily newspaper.
It's plenty 18 here.
Beating and assaulting, taking hostages for money.
It's coming direct from the Angeles, you know.
Killing shop owners, innocents, and each other. Even carrying out a hit on a local TV newswoman.
Later on, I come back to LA. No worry about it but that. When I get out to the prison, I'll go over there.
Gang workers in Honduras